when I make videos, I'm really making videos for myself. I've kind of got an internal dialogue that's just going 24/7. And when I hit record on my phone, what I'm doing is I'm letting you in on my secrets, all of my secret thoughts that are just running 24/7. I kind of get to document them. And of course, you know, I edit them, make them sound a little bit better so they hit home some of the points that I'm really going after. But I want to make sure that everybody understands that I need this just as much as anybody else. I watch some of my old videos, or not older, but older, and I'm constantly pointing my finger and you, and it's all imperative statements. But I just want everybody to realize that I'm preaching to myself harder, so much harder than anybody else. And I just want it to come across sincerely and authentic because I'm the one who needs to hear the message. And when you have a message and you choose to share it with people like family or friends, you're automatically raising the bar, the responsibility of yourself, because now your friends and family are going to expect results of some form or fashion for what you've spoken. But what I'm choosing to do is when I speak stuff online, YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, the level of responsibility I'm putting on myself has been raised exponentially because there's literally millions of people who can potentially hear what I'm saying. And if I'm just tripping on a bunch of bullshit, then I'm gonna get called out on it. And I love it because a lot of times we get passes from friends and family, and if they don't say anything to us, it's even worse. And they just kind of roll their eyes and think we're not even worth the time for them to speak to. Or we get kind of relegated to the area of insignificance because they know we're hot air. All we are is talk, talk, talk. And so when I get online and I'm actually speaking this stuff, I'm nowhere near where I want to be in life. But I know I've got to raise the standard for myself. And if I raise the standard for myself by projecting all of the greatness that I'm capable of, my extreme fulfilled potential, if I blast that on the internet with 100% belief that one day I'll walk into the future version of myself, then the level of accountability is just mind-blowing. So this is really just a personal journey for me because I'm getting older and there are certain things in my life that need to go away and there are certain things in my life that I need to add. And we've talked about this before. Most people think that life is about addition. You have to add all of these things when really life is much more easily explained if we look at it from the view of subtraction and taking away things that are harmful to us or taking away things that just aren't the best. And I just gotta, so when I'm looking at you and I'm pointing my finger and I'm telling you, do this, don't do that, please know that in my heart, not even deep down in my heart, on a very shallow surface level, I recognize that I'm speaking to myself. It doesn't have to get a whole lot deeper than that. We don't have to psychoanalyze me and try to figure out a mommy issue or a daddy issue or some deep hurt that's driven me to make videos and speak about my potential and your potential. But when I'm talking to you and when I'm talking to me, I'm not talking to the current iteration of you. I'm not talking to the current version of myself. I'm speaking to the future version of you, the future version of me that I know I can become. And I can become that through the spoken word and through the action, through working like hell, grinding till the wheels fall off, whatever you want to say. That's really how I feel. Like it's an actual certainty of where I'm going. And I might not exactly know how I'm gonna get there, but the destination is clear. I'm already there. Now the chasm, the disparity between where I'm at and where I want to be, I have to make up the difference through my hard work. And it's not just hard work. You got to be smart too. You got to be around the right kind of people. You got to protect your mental real estate. You got to develop a set of daily non-negotiable habits that you're going to do no matter what. You got to have things like that in place. But once it's there, once you establish a blueprint for yourself, then don't get bored doing the basics every day, following the blueprint. Now you might have to modify it, or maybe there's someone that's more capable than you that takes a look at your blueprint and says, hey, maybe you should do this, do that, drop this, add this. I'm not sure. But the fact is, if you don't have a blueprint, if you don't have a plan to start, then there's nothing, then you can't adjust anything later. It's just what it is. It's just you getting up every day and being a spaz because you don't have a formula to follow. So, and again, my own personal blueprint is constantly evolving. There are certain things I do each and every day, but there are other things that I'm learning that I need to incorporate into my blueprint. So I ask everybody, not really for patience, but I do ask for understanding that I'm not being hypocritical. I'm acknowledging the fact that I'm nowhere near where I need to be. And I'm thinking that if you're listening to this, you probably are nowhere near where you want to be. And that's okay. But please understand that everything that I'm telling you to do, I'm either doing it currently or in the process of learning how to do it better.